may have noticed a new Pokemon. First of all, welcome everybody to our stream today. Just to give you a heads up, my back is extremely killing me today. It does not feel good at all. Very painful, but we will survive, or I will survive. I might, actually. I don't know, we'll see. But we have to continue our adventure. Yes, Jacob, this is a shiny Earthworm. Where are you? Where'd you go? You ran away from me. You're right over here. I managed to pick up this during our last item harvesting grinding montage thingy. Random chance. It was really weird too because I was going towards the desert and like I had never gotten to this particular ledge before, and I thought, let me just try seeing if I can glide to this ledge. And I actually managed to make it, and then I worked my way around the corner from there, and this blue worm was just there waiting for me. And I was like, if I had never thought to just give a shot to jump into that ledge, I would never... Well, he's invisible now. I would never have found little shiny Earthworm. Look at this. Look at that, it's so cute. It's a nice blue Earthworm. Now, fun fact. First, let me just say hello to Jacob Beast. Hello to Mr. Shark Bite, Dazzling Shell, and Unknown Spike. Welcome to the stream. So, I'm going to mention this in the intro to the actual recorded part too, but over on our Discord, which I'm going to link you to right now, any shinies that I pick up during, like any shinies that I get that I'm not really intending to keep for myself, which honestly I don't think I'm intending to keep too many, I'm going to start on Sundays, provided I have a shiny available, doing a shiny auction on our Discord channel. So I'm going to just put this in the chat, link you to, or sorry, pin that to the top of the chat. Yeah, so we're going to start doing an auction for these shinies. Now, I have this Earthworm right now, and I did pick up a Mareep, a shiny Mareep, much earlier in the playthrough. Never really thought much to do with it yet, but that's going to be incentive for you folks to start getting yourself some lab loot if you want to start having a bidding war amongst each other to try and get some of these shinies. If you're interested. I don't know how much you might want shinies, but I'll have some available. I remember that video. Yes, Dazzling Shell. What about it? But anyway, so that's not part of my team. It's just I caught it, and I just wanted to show it off there because I want to show you folks what you'll have a chance to get while I grab some berries from the basket. Why never? Okay, so I'm going to leave the picnic open until the actual recording begins. I'll have to adjust myself in my seat a little bit here and there because the lower back, very painful. I did not notice the level. No, I just saw a hammer smack down. That's all I happened to pick up from that video. Okay, so again, I'll mention the shiny auction idea as we start the episode, and I want to not really speed through it. Smithers is actually taking a nap right now, but she still has her injury recovered, so she still has 2 empty spaces for injuries. So she's doing okay. But yeah, I want to try and get through this relatively quickly. I keep forgetting to hit record first. So I can go back and rest my back once again. But I want, I was thinking of maybe holding off on streaming tonight and hold it till tomorrow, but I thought, no, I want to help Mobostiff. Our goal today is to go after the final Titan, get the final herb we need for Arvin's Mobostiff to get fully cured. And, I mean, on a selfish note, we'll get our final upgrade to our Miraidon, which I'm going to take a guess before we actually unlock it, what I think it's going to be, because I have an idea based on my current maneuverability. So we'll get into that in just a little bit. Mr. Sharkbite, you're getting your back cracked by a chiropractor while watching me, and it feels good. I feel jealous because I think I might need something like that. Clearomorph says, remember how you mentioned poutine? You're having it for lunch. Turkey with cranberries and stuffing. Is that all combined in the poutine? You just wish I could taste more since you have a cold. That's no good. You hate not being able to get the full flavor. There's a whole Seinfeld episode about Kramer losing his taste. Anyways, Dazzling Shell has caught 4 shinies. A Sableye, a Roly-Poly, a Zweilous, and a Murkrow. Nice. I've seen more than I've caught. Obviously, I've mentioned that before, but of the 2 that I've caught, Mareep and Earthworm. Unknown Spec says, this will be interesting. Alright, so let us begin. It starts with the letter D. Okay, I'm not going to read any more in case there's spoilers, but I'm going to be surprised when we get into this. So let me just start the episode right now, and I'll be back with you in about 12 minutes. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. Don't mind me. I'm just strolling around my my little picnic here with my Pokemon. You know, we got Smithers here, Miraidon. We've got, of course, Kyber, Skydive. We've got this blue guy over here. Wait, what? This is new. You guys believe this? This is an Orthworm. If you're not familiar with Orthworm, they are red. What's this deal? I found a shiny Orthworm during our recent grinding session, and it was funny because I had tried jumping to a ledge in the desert I'd never been able to reach before, and I somehow luckily managed to land it. And I was like, oh, sweet. Let me just go around this corner here. And I saw this thing, and I'm like, wait, what? So, I don't know what possessed me to try to make that jump, but I mean, I tried, I made it, and this was my reward. Now, my reward is your good fortune, as I'll tell you in just a moment. But if you're excited for another adventure here in the Paldea region, as much as my Pokemon are, they're all asleep, feel free to hit that like button down below to show your support and excitement. If you want to see what has brought us to this exciting moment, feel free to check the link in the description to the entire playlist so far. And to not miss out on future episodes, you are welcome to subscribe to the channel or join as a member and hit that bell button for notifications when the new videos are coming your way. So, I want to mention Orthworm here, little Jim, we'll call him just for now. What I'm going to start doing, if I do catch a shiny during grinding or on stream, live, I don't really, like I've said before, I don't put that much importance on shinies. Like, once I see it, it's like, oh, that's cool. But as far as collecting, it's not really that important to me. But to help out you viewers, as a thank you for your support and your assistance in helping the channel, I'm going to start doing on our Discord server, which currently in the live stream you can access by that pinned message in the chat, or if you're watching this post-stream, just join us for a live stream at some point, and I'll have a link for our Discord in there. You're welcome to go over there, sign up, and start earning some lab loot in the various ways you can. Either being a member gets you lab loot every month. Currently, you can answer questions of the day on my Pokemon Shield playthrough, earn some lab loot for that as well. I'll update the counts like every week, every Sunday, I'm thinking. Because on Sundays, I'm going to start doing a lab loot auction for my shiny Pokemon that I don't intend to keep for myself. You know what? I have time to wash you now because you're awake. So, keep that in mind if you're looking to get any shinies for your collection. It's going to come down to, again, basically like the Porto Marinata stuff. It'll be an auction, and whoever bids the most lab loot within a certain time will be given that particular shiny Pokemon. So, stay tuned for that on our channel. But we have ourselves some stuff to take care of today. I'm going to close down the picnic for now, everybody. Did they all get a wash? Maybe they did. No, I didn't wash all of them. Why did we get 30 points? I don't even know. I didn't think to check my basket for berries. Oh, well. No, not picnic again. I just closed this. Close down. Come back, everybody. No, it's time to move. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to get you all excited for that. Alright, let us go to our boxes, and we will put our shiny Orthworm away next to our shiny Mareep. So we'll have 2 available shinies in these auctions coming up, probably this coming weekend. And for the time being, well, let's go over the team, because we got some stuff to take care of today. I think I already said that. Leading the pack right now is our 5 times, it's hard to hold up my thumb with this, knocked out Glamora, our level 49 Kyber, holding the Clear Amulet to prevent stat reduction with a pure Rock Terra type. She is a naive nature Pokemon and a good partner of mine, as you can see. She's got the Toxic Debris ability, causing poison spikes to scatter around the opponent on physical impact, with Power Gem, Venoshock, Mortal Spin, and Light Screen. Next up is our Tinkaton Smithers at level 50 with a pure Steel Terra type. She has still retained her previous injury recovery, so she still has 2 hits before she's down. She is a mild-natured Pokemon with the own tempo ability, preventing confusion and intimidates. She has Play Rough, Skitter Smack, Thunder Wave, and Bibidoll Eyes. So she has been sort of geared towards this upcoming Titan battle, because that's going to be our goal today. Next, we have our Camerupt Dumpty at level 50. Only 3 times knocked out, so he's good to go for a bit. Pure Ground for the Terra type with the Quick Claw held item. Was I going to give you? No, I know what I was going to do. Anyway, Lonely Nature, sadly. Solid Rock preventing, or sorry, I keep saying preventing, reducing super effective damage done to him. Flamethrower, Body Slam, Charm, and Protect for the moves. Next is Matador, our Paldean Tauros at level 50 with also 5 injuries, so he's not going to see too much battle for a little bit probably. Fighting, did I say pure fighting Terra type? He's holding the Smoke Ball, because that's saving on so many of our Pokédolls now. Smoke Ball is an instant run away from anything, so definitely worth the money up front in the long run. A sassy natured Pokemon with Intimidate to drop the opponent's attack stat, Double Kick, Body Slam, Iron Head, and Bulk up for the moveset. And last but not least is our starting Pokemon, Skydive, the level 51 Quaquaval with a pure water Terra type. He's holding the leftovers. Was there a reason for that? Anyway, 3 knockouts. He is a Gourmand, because we already have a good buddy right now in our Kyber. Quiet by nature, he has Torrent for the ability, and the moves are Chilling Water, Low Sweep, Icy Wind, and Protect. So, I guess it depends on the level of this Titan when we go after it, what I'm going to do. But for starters, I want to start off every one of our streams buying some items. Most notably, 10 Pokeballs. Because as I do my off-screen, I shouldn't say off-screen because we do the montages, but as I do my grinding / item harvesting, I'm also trying to get Terra Shards, and that leads to a lot of Pokemon in the raids being caught. So I gotta make sure to keep my Pokeballs nicely stocked up. Because like for example, with that Orthworm, you never know when we're gonna find something else catch-worthy. And that one actually took quite a few Pokeballs to catch too. He did not want to stay in that Pokeball. Alright, we're gonna head off to Porto Marinada and see is there anything worth auctioning or, you know, spending our money in the auction for, because I like to doing this every single time as well. And before we go off to the Titan, I want to visit the school once again, take another class. I'll take a class, see if there's anyone to talk to. If not, I'll do another class after that. But first of all, we got Lemonades, that's fine. Sunstone, that's fine. Genius Feathers, I think I'll take these. 24 Genius Feathers at 4,200 total for now, until the auction happens. So let's see if we can get ourselves a nice supply of these things. Bear with me as I adjust my back. Been very painful today. I'll start at the 4,200. 57. 72? Okay. I'm going up a little bit. 77. Stop it! You fools! Okay, I'm going to scare you. I'm going to go up by 1,000. Stop it! I'm going to scare you again. I'm going 13,200. Yeah. Give me those feathers. And I think Clearamorph had said before to take a look at how much each item is actually, you know, cost for regular sale. Is it worth it for the auction? I don't care that much. I'm just going to auction as much as I can. And I think Sunstones might be useful. 1 Sunstone, 1,500. I might as well. Like, who knows where we're going to find these again, right? I do know Water, Thunder, Fire, and I think Leafstone are for sale at Delibird Presents. But I don't know about these Sunstones. Okay, I'll bid the 1,500 for starters. 2,000. 25. I'll go up to 3,000. Okay. Okay, let's scare this guy. Mr. Pink Shirt. 4,500. What do you say to that? There we go. Give me that Sunstone. A man can dream. You better keep on dreaming, buddy. Alright, Itchy Head. Now, nice little change of face from Itchy Nose, right? I've probably jinxed it. Okay, so right now we're going to head back to our school. I don't think there's anyone to talk to. So as I say, I'll start off with a classroom montage, I guess. But it's going to be a montage that you live through yourself as well. You know what? Think of this. At any point in your life, do you realize you could be living through a montage in real time? Because who knows, like who's to say what moments of anyone's life are going to be sped up in the future when people look back on it? It's kind of weird to think about, isn't it? When you really, you know, get into the deep down nitty gritty of that kind of thought process. So, just to double check, pretty sure ain't no one to speak to. No exclamation points. So let's go and take our class, which is going to be Battle Studies number 5. You know what? I don't remember anything I've learned from the other classes just yet, but I'm sure once we see it on the test, it'll come back to mind. Miss Dendra. We saw her recently at the Psychic-type gym, if I'm not mistaken, teaching us all about ESP. I forget what that stands for now. Not extrasensory perception. It was her own thing. Anne-Marie's asking, what is a montage? Also, hello to Anne-Marie. It is basically when you have a bunch of, well, I guess technically what I show at the start is not a montage, because a montage is multiple clips put together, like clips across a vast time frame, and they're put in quick succession to show advancement over time. Think of, like, say, Rocky, for example, from the Rocky Balboa movies. It would show sometimes he's starting out at the bottom with, like, a little speed bag. You see him going up the stairs, and then as that scene progresses, or those scenes, you see him getting faster, getting stronger, his power level rising over 9,000, and at the end of that, he's now vastly improved from where the montage began. So that's what a true montage is. So when I say montage, I guess I'm just saying it's just a speed-up segment. But still, in a way, it is still montage-y in the sense that we start off with, say, low items, we end off with big items. And in my case, TMs are part of the montage as well. Alright, excuse me. Another day, another round of battle study. Oh, Sue! Let's get right to it. I hope you gave auto battles a shot like we talked about last class. I forgot all about them, and I actually don't like doing the auto battles. I prefer the hands-on. Making good use of auto battles will let you train up a bunch of different Pokemon. I will take a moment to say, however, I think I might do more auto battles on occasion, because that might give you a title as well. I don't know what all can give you titles in this. It's also an efficient way to gather the Pokemon materials you need to make TMs at TM machines. Speaking of which, have you all been using the TM machines? Oh, quite extensively. Don't ask me a question about it, though. I sure hope so, because it's pop quiz time. Why did I just say? To create TMs, you need Pokemon materials and one other thing. Anyone remember what that is? League points. I knew that one. Looks like you're already a TM Machine Pro, new kid. Again, I have a name. The correct answer is League points, or LP for short. You can give LP and Pokemon materials to a TM machine to create TMs, but that's not all. I think she's going to say you can convert the materials into LP. You can also exchange materials at a TM machine to get LP. There we go. I recently heard about some shady individuals getting LP illegally using a technique called hacking? Or something like that. Okay, just to clear the air, my phone was hacked by somebody. I did not do any. I was not in on this, but my phone has been hacked to have LP given to me by someone. I hope she's not referring to me. I don't want any of you getting involved in bad stuff like that. Got it? Got it. Anyway, you can also add TMs that you want to make to your watch list. This will let you keep an eye on the materials you need to get. Oh, no, I knew there was a thing about watch, but I should try that because there's a few TMs I don't have all the materials found for yet either. In conclusion, in order to make TMs, you need Pokemon materials, and if you want to get a hold of materials, you'll have to battle all kinds of Pokemon. Now that I'm aware of. Oh man, I was just going to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we're never going to have the time. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. So, I might give that watching a try, actually. Sounds interesting to me. Most definitively. And the Grapes of Paldea remind us that Psyduck is now on shift. It's pause time. My back. I'm going to moan about my back every break just so you know, because my back feels like it's a break itself. Unknown Spike is rich in the game? What? Let's see here. Dazzling Shell. So, yeah, like a highlight montage you see in some Let's Plays. Essentially, yeah, like you'll see people will just show you the main parts of what they've gone through. Not like me. I'm making you sit through all of it. Except for the non-stop harvesting of items, because that's usually I call them montages still. Those take me over an hour to go through, and I would not have enough material to talk about for an hour on screen. You know, I barely have enough when I'm reading stuff off screen to you folks that's happening. How rich is Unknown Spike, asks Mick in the game. I don't know. Interesting. Actually, Mick's can't auto battles faint your Pokemon? I don't think they can. I believe one of the previous, I think her actually, Miss Denger's previous class said if your Pokemon is too low on HP, it will not auto battle, and if it gets too low, it'll flee back to you. So I don't think they can get knocked out by it. I might take one of their Pokemon, let's say Dumpty or Skydive. They got 3 possible knockouts available. I might try some auto battles with them. Take a look. See, I mean, they're such a high level, though. Chances are they're not going to have to flee or whatever. But I don't know. I don't think they actually can faint. Vivian in Pokemon Go is in Pokemon Go. You have to use the gifts when you have Poke Cards. You pin them, and then whatever country that they're in. Oh, really? So that's how you can get the different patterns, maybe? Pokemon XYZ is the best intro, says Mick. I don't know if I've seen... I might have actually seen it without remembering it. You can get different countries, because the whole thing is based on what part of the world... So, when Vivillon was introduced in Gen 6, Pokemon X and Y, whatever region your game was, your console was set to, you would get a certain pattern of Vivillon hatched up from Spupa. Again, depending on what region you are. My region, I believe we have the Tundra pattern. It's like a dark blue with white snowy pixels at the top. And the bottom is kind of like white and gray to show snowy tundra. Not that all of Canada is covered in tundra. I'm going to have to do this. I don't have time to go back and read every single comment. So anyways, I guess the same thing's going to be happening in Pokemon Go, where based on what part of the world you're in, you get the different patterns. So that's kind of cool. It's going to make maybe international trading more important when people come around visiting from all around the world, like on cruises and stuff. But still, anyways, that's cool. Oh wait, people who give you a gift with a postcard, you get that region. Okay, so I'll have to look into that, because I think you're saying that using the postcard influences what pattern that it gets. Nifty. Unless you get the... Is it that you have to get an egg from the postcard and then you hatch that into a scatterbug? I don't know. Okay, let's continue. Get into part 2. I'm going to do that watch thing, and then also see if there's anyone to talk to. I gotta read some books here, too. Okay. Timer resumes now. So first of all, let me just see if there's anyone who wants to speak to me. If I can see the computer. Why does nobody like me anymore? Must be based on my badges. Okay, let me actually go to the... I gotta go to the TM machine to do that. I'll do that in a bit, but I want to read at least part of the books on the 3rd floor, because we covered all the 2nd floor so far. Alright, more Occulture. What's this one going to talk about? Enigmas of Paldea, File 9. Iron Treads. We met this thing. An alien weapon. And one arid corner of Paldea, that'll be the Asego Desert, I think. There have been reports of a mysterious life form. It's said to resemble a Donphan at first glance, albeit one that can abruptly assume a spherical shape and launch into a swift rolling attack. That sounds about right. Rumors say this being is some kind of weapon using technology not of this world, but no one can say for sure. Apparently, it's called Iron Treads after the name of a strange being that was written about in the mysterious Violet book. Alright, but of course we know that that is a real deal, because we have encountered and defeated that. Are there any books in the middle? There are. I'll read this one here. Find food from far away? Yes. Have you chanced upon pewter crunchies, the fabled signature dish of the Kanto region's Pewter City? The snack's rugged brown appearance makes them almost rock-like at first glance. Indeed, pewter crunchies were inspired by the rock-type Pokemon for which the pewter gym is renowned. Unfortunately, their forbiddingly tough appearance and surprisingly thin flavor have kept them from attaining true popularity. Well, that's not great. Brock should get better representation from that in the world of Pokemon. Remember in the anime, he's all about the cookies? Or cookings? Hall of Fame badges a record. Let's read this. Our Academy honors students and graduates that achieve outstanding results, no matter the field, with a Hall of Fame badge. We hope students will be encouraged to follow their passions wherever they may lead. So the only one that's got one so far is Turo, the professor. Well, another professor will be getting that eventually. I'm not going to name any names, but take a look at this channel name, let's just say. Spoilers! I mean, I assume. Alright. Charcadet's Adventures. What's this one all about? Charcadet, the fire child Pokemon, may have been little, but did that stop it from being a mighty hero? Not one bit! When a mean Gengar came along to play tricks and scare people, Charcadet stood tall. Rah! Yeah! It cried. But soon, brave little Charcadet got bound up tight in Gengar's loon tongue. How could the fire child Pokemon get out of this mess? Just as things started to grow hazy before Charcadet's eyes, the sound of a voice came. 2 paths lie before you, young Charcadet, it said. Choose between these 2 sets of armor and assume a new form so you can defeat Gengar. And sure enough, 2 sets of armor appeared before Charcadet, to be continued. Oh, come on! You gonna leave a guy hanging like that? 2 sets of armor. Tell me more, tell me more. Can I ride on Miraidon in here and jump down? Probably not. Alright, I think it's time we go deal with a Titan of some sort. I believe... Who do I want to start with? Let me just see my team. I'm going to double check their moves. Oh, I also got to get to the TM machine too. Don't let me forget that. So, Dragon Pokemon. So obviously Smithers would be a good way to start. What does Baby Doll Eyes do again? Hang on. Does it lower both stats? Just the attack stat. This lowers special attack. And we can paralyze it right away. So I think we will lead with her. Whoops. 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 There we go. So she's going to lead the pack for this Dragon Titan. Let's do this. Bink says, I don't know what you've done, Unknown Spike, to get all that Pokecoins. Unknown Spike has over 1 million Pokebucks. I'm assuming a lot of defeating of Pokemon. You know what it probably is? Well, I don't know for sure, but I would think it might be doing a bunch of the Terra raids, because you get some pretty good, rewarding, valuable things in those raids, and they can sell for a decent chunk of cash. Okay, let's go to... We're gonna pin this. We'll just read this again. So, the search for the false Dragon Titan, information not verified, a highly dangerous Pokemon said to lurk in Casaroya Lake, luring other creatures close and then feeding on them. Appearance unknown, but mouth likely large. Use extreme caution. Okay, let's... I want to map it up again. I want to go to Medali. I'm still working on getting enough of those Terra Shards to change our typings. Terra raids indeed, says Unknown Spike. I thought so. You quite often get pearls and Stardust, Star Pieces. I think one time I got a Comet Shard from one, or I might have found one just in my random roamings through the world. But either way, you get some pretty valuable cash sellable goodies from those raids. Alright, off we go to the final Titan. Let's move on and see. Again, a nice interesting thing is going to be what our final upgrade will be. Now, I'll just say right now, my sneaky suspicion is that there's certain ledges, certain hilltops that I cannot get to because we can't get high enough to jump to them, glide to them, whatever. I believe our last upgrade may be an upgrade that lets us climb up a certain distance up mountain faces or something like that. So, if I'm wrong, no big deal. I don't care. It's just that's what I believe we're going to get. And we'll find out, hopefully, in a moment as we head off to this tiny little island out in the distance. I also want to point out, last stream I was trying to find the 8 yellow stakes. Now, I did have 8 stakes marked, but I think one of them has to have turned out to be a green one. Because when I was doing my searching for the stakes, it was various times of the day, so maybe one of them looked more orange or yellow than green. But if nothing else, that means that I have a green stake. You speak? You're big. Oh, wait a minute. You're a dragon type. Ah, Titan! So this Tatsugiri... Wait a minute! Oh, okay. Did you just eat him? Alright, I guess we found the Titan. Dodonzo, the false dragon Titan. Okay. I'm not sure what level you are. It doesn't show us. I don't think it... Hang on, let me check status. No, it's not going to show me the level. That's fine. Let's start off with the Thunder Wave. So we're actually fighting a water type. Yeah, that changes things a little bit. Ooh, don't hurt me, please. Baby, don't hurt me. Okay, there we go. So, the paralysis is here. Let's start off with a baby doll. Well, we went for special, so let's go for Skitter Smack. It's not going to do too much damage, probably. Now, but it does lower the special attack. And General Pepper says, good luck, says Dazzling Shell. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll go for another Skitter Smack. What was that second move? I was reading the chat. I can't read the chat right now. I have to dedicate myself. Special attack down again. Now it's got physical Aqua Tail. Ooh. Okay. Okay. What do you have, Skydive? Chilling Water, I believe, lowers attack. We're going to swap in. I taught him Icy Wind and everything. But if we can resist the Aqua Tail decently. Also, worst case scenario, we do have also Leftovers Protect. That's good. But we have a couple knockouts available for Skydive. I'd rather not have to use them. Let's go for a non-effective Chilling Water. Drop the attack. So let's get it down by 2 stages for both offense. And I just realized there's going to be a second phase of this, right? Where the stats will be back to normal. Alright. Chilling Water. Drop the attack set once again. Okay. So both our Icy Wind and... Oh, Skydive just dodging a Body Slam. So we're seeing the moveset. Water Pulse, Aqua Tail, Body Slam. Not sure what else you can have, but let's go with a low sweep. It's okay damage, I guess. Dropping speed as well. I did prepare for all these different stat-lowering moves just to be super safe. So I think it's paying off. I'm not, you know, obviously not one-shotting the enemy here, but I think this works out well at least. I'm thinking long-term. What's the best way to keep our Pokemon from taking the most damage? I think this is actually making sense. Working out for me. Look, are we back to full yet? Just about. Come on, low sweep it. Nice. I think that's in range for it to go into phase 2. What's that going to do? It's not even critical hit. Oh, we're not phase 2 yet? Doesn't it look like a fish is stuck in its head? Like the tail sticking out or something? Or is that supposed to be like the other 4 like scales on its head? 4 have broken off or something? I don't know. Oh, okay. Now it's phase 2. Where are you going? Do we gotta go under to fight you? That would be cool, actually, if that's what happens. Where are you going? You're running away? Okay, let me heal, definitely. Okay, heal up Smithers. I guess that's good. No one else really was used in that fight. So knowing that it's water, let me actually start with Skydive. Let me start. There we go. Didn't let me switch. Okay, we're on the chase. I won't let you get away from me. Who knows who said that line in video game history? Is that you? You look big. No, you're not even. It shows level 52. Get out of my way. Let me zoom out and actually see properly. It's going to have us chasing around through the water past all these Pokemon? Come on, man. I'm going to ram into so many enemies. So menemies. Let me just grab a little seat over here, see if we can spot them from a distance. But we probably won't for a little bit, because I got to take a pause. And get back to our chat here a little bit. Timer is already done there. High CPU usage detected. I know, every time. Yeah. As soon as I'm into post game, I'll be doing a lot more of those Terra raids myself, because I won't be adhering to the knockouts anymore. I don't think, anyway, depending on where we're sitting by the end of the game. Is there much story post game? And here's the thing: when can post game happen? Because, like I said before, I actually made my way to the Pokemon League at one point. Even though I only had 6 gym badges, they allowed me to come in. But then I reset the game. I'm like, I don't want to see this yet. But I found it interesting because I was just testing to see if I don't have all the badges, will they let me, or what will they say? Surprisingly, they said, come on in. I was like, really? Let me see. And we missed anything because you went downstairs to get some hot chocolate. You missed the first phase of the fight, but that's okay. I guess we're caught up. So, we're going to go back and try to find this thing. Now, I'm assuming it went off to a wall somewhere, because that's usually where they go to find their herbs, right? So let's resume segment number 3 today. Swing back over here. Timer resuming. And let's move. Actually, wait. There's some story, just some final things to do before a certain event, says Dazzling Shell. Alright, so there is still some plot. So I might continue the injuries count until... I'll probably look up and see what's the final event. Or I might even ask you folks at that point, because once we're done the main story, I don't mind knowing a few extra things after that. Okay, we're continuing the hunt here. No sign of it. Ah! Get out of my way, Tatsugiri. Nobody wants you. Your bigger friend faked me out there. It was weird to see one sitting there talking, though. I knew something was strange about that. So, my assumption is that we're going to find that the big guy has gone off to somewhere where there's a cave. Because as we know, Titans love breaking open the walls to eat themselves some herba mystica. And it went in this direction. But that may not indicate nothing special. Tell me if you see it. I'm sure some of you folks know where it actually goes to, though. This is like needle in a haystack in this game. It's kind of cool, though. I like it. If I wasn't pausing for breaks with the chat, I would have been a lot more on the ball with tracking this thing down. There's no way it fit through that little tunnel, that chamber, that river, that stream. I'm going to stand by that assessment. Hello, Dragapult. Or Dracloak, maybe? It could have gotten down here. Maybe. Let me pop out and take a bird's eye view. Hey, Scythe. I'm going to need some of your claws later, by the way, bud. I'll be back. No, that's a Gyarados. Does it show on my map where my objective is? Oh, it's right here. Never mind. Right in the middle. No, I don't want to check this stuff. So that is my destination. Wait, I can fly there? I must have gone here during one of my explorations. Oh, I did, because this is where one of the green stakes is at. So let's fly right over there. I just read that message now, Mick. Good call. I forget that it updates the location. Alright, let's go. Where are you at, bud? Was that you in the water right there? Oh, yeah. Oh, nice shot. Was I standing in the way of that, though? Alright. Let me guess. Yeah, Tatsugiri's gonna eat it. Irvin, are you floating on water? Chaz, did you find the Titan? I sure did. I found 2, technically. So that's it? Sure is one big, dragon. Wait, is it even a dragon? Or is it a fish? Huh. Not sure. Now, the whole thing about these two, they got like a sort of symbiotic relationship where apparently the little sushi guy goes inside the mouth of the Titan, and the Titan gains a power-up. And it's apparently based off the color of the Tatsugiri, too. Anyways. Yeesh. Didn't expect to see the food chain in action today. Neither did we. Alright, this is the actual battle starting up. Let's get this underway. So for starters, we're going to lower the attack stat. This food chain's got me pretty fascinated. I'm going to dig in and make a meal of this battle. You got greeding, don't you? You do. So let's drop the attack. Excellent. Aqua Tail. Hang in there, Greedent. Oh, Skydive, hang in there, too. Now, I'm assuming it's got the same moves as it did before. Defense drop. Nice. Good job, Greedent. We're both in the same mindset. Lower these stats first. Excuse me. And Marie says it's a dragonfish. Let's go again. Pretty much all the fish on the island, says Dazzling Shell, where the false dragon was speaking. Confused at first where the island was, but you were actually there before it appeared. Oh, is that Water Pulse? Who's confused? Green, no! We gotta lower the special attack. At least you got good HP, though. Ooh! That's not bad. It seems to be quicker than Green, so let's slow it down with a low kick. Nice recovery for Skydive. Greedent, I'll do my best to help you out, buddy. Oh, sweep it. Smack! That's actually still some pretty good damage. Go ahead, you can't confuse me. I'm Skydive. You confuse Skydive! Darn it. But you know who you can't confuse? Our own Tempo, Tinkatuff. Let's switch into her right now and get that Thunder Wave off. Because that'll actually slow this thing down, too. Orange Tetsugiri means higher attack for Dodonzo. Oh, so we're actually fighting an attack up. Dodonzo, are we? You know what? Okay, we've seen water. I don't think it had anything good against... Well, we already lowered the attacks. I was going to bring Matador in for Intimidate, but he would risk getting a knockout with a critical hit or something. So let's keep him safe. But Smithers does have 2 takedowns, 2 knockouts before she's gone. She's got her little floaty thingy. That's neat. Ow. Hang in there, Greedent. Wait, that thing's still quicker than Greedent. You missed your takedown? Okay, let's paralyze this thing. Thunder Wave. And then, what do we go for? I might want to get Smithers out of there, to be honest. Because she doesn't have the recovery. Greedent is not confused. Excellent. I don't like how Dodonzo is suddenly going second, though. Is there... Looks the body slam. Okay, that's fine. And that's not great. Critical hit, that would be why. And paralyzed. So let's get her out of there right now. Wait, Smithers broke out, but she is still lower on the HP. Let's go into... back to Skydive. Now, as our recent Pokemon Shield live stream indicates, on occasion your Pokemon can tough out a move, tough out a hit, a knockout down to 1 HP. It's rare to get. It's even rarer to get twice. But anyway, you'll all see that eventually. Ow! Knock it off, Dodonzo. Why can't you just be Dodonzo and give me the herb? What? You know what, Arvin? I can handle this. You go in and get the herb right now. I'll finish up. More attack drop, basically. I know it's not very effective, but in the sense of us surviving the hits, it's quite effective. Body Slam, Aqua Tail. Has it used a 4th move yet? Never mind! Oh, sweet! Greedent gets the KO. Greedent, don't faint. No recoil knockouts. Okay, let's catch this thing. Oh, if only you could. Now, they do say something if the Titan just goes away. It's not, like, defeated. So, can you then catch these things? After I say post-game. We did it, Chaz. You did it. I supported you. Now that the Titan's taken care of, next up on the menu is that Herba Mystica. What was that? Huh? Whoa! The little sushi guys escaped without becoming that thing's lunch! Titan! Whoa! Does that thing want to fight too? We gotta fight this guy? Oh, come on, man! Alright, that's cool. I like it. I don't think we're healed. Oh, we are. Never mind. Let's slow this thing down with an Icy Wind. So it's going to have dragon moves, I'm assuming. Oh, it's got Icy Wind, too. That's not too much to worry about. Now it's Titan time, says Unknown Spike. I see that. Everyone cheering on Skydive, too. Excellent. Glad to see it. Ooh. Huh. This is the actual Titan we're supposed to face, is it? Okay. Look how tiny this Titan is. This Titiny. Dazzling Shell says this is the actual false Titan. Watch your backs. Well, I'm already watching my back because of the injury, but That's wrong then, because this isn't a false dragon titan. It's actually a dragon type. Come on, game. Game Freak, what are you doing? Okay, so we saw Muddy Water just tried. It used another water move, didn't it? I'm trying to think if we need to switch out. We're definitely not going into Dumpty. I'm assuming it's got a dragon move as well. Let's drop that speed again. Okay, we are quicker than it. How about you, Greedent? How you doing? You know, speed this thing. It's got Dragon Pulse, so obviously we can switch into our Tinkatuff. Huh. But before we do that, well, first I'm going to protect. Greedent, do some damage. Take this thing down. Take down this thing, I should say. Let's get some nice leftovers recovery. It's like potpourri. Okay, Muddy Water, Dragon Pulse. Greedent, no! Oh, accuracy drop. Sorback. Nice hit, nice hit. Oh, the recoil, no! Is that your only Pokemon, Arvin? Is it down to just my squad now? Well, it should be slow that we can go into someone. Now, this is the reason that I decided to heal Smithers from that last badge for the recovery. In case, worst case scenario happens, and she gets hit, taken out in this fight. Because I knew this was going to be a dragon. Well, it said it was going to be a dragon, which it is in the end. She is immune to Dragon Pulse. Muddy Water could still do something. It's going to. But we should be quicker. It all comes down to play rough. Can we land it? Land it like I said land it! Yes! Woo! There goes Double Titan. What? Wait, watch the Dodongo come back up and it's a double battle. That'd be scary. We did it. Smithers hits level 51 off of that. Well earned. Level up. Way to go, says Dazzling Shell. Excellent. Amory says you can actually get one of those fish dragons in the water or on land. I have seen them all around, yeah. Yeah, Mick, imagine if it missed. That was the thing. 10% chance that we could have missed that. And that would not have been great by any means. Okay. Time for our pause here. That came down to, like, you know, a roll in our favor. But there was still that 1 in 10 shot that we would have missed. And a Muddy Water would have dropped us, I think, at that point. Although, Smithers could have toughed it out with the whole friendship aspect. GG, says Anne-Marie. Woof! I came into that fight preparing for a long battle against something with high stats. That's why I had all these stat-altering moves. Imagine if I sent in Kyber. Imagine if I sent in Dumpty. I mean, technically, he still has 3 knockouts available to him. But, yeah, I'd rather not lose anyone if I can help it from here on out. If our Pokemon Shield series is any indication, the finale, or the final matches and battles of this playthrough may be pretty tricky and difficult. Mick says, my Pokemon motto is, if it's not 100%, it's 50%. And that is what it feels like sometimes. Yes, Anne-Marie, that indeed was like a double Titan fight. Well, yeah. No, technically, 1.5. Because we would have had to fight the Tatsugiri before it goes into its powered-up phase for it to be double Titan, right? Because we fought Dodonzo normal, Dodonzo powered up, and then Tatsugiri powered up. But I like that. Now, I'm wondering... So, now the ability of Dodonzo... No, the ability of Tatsugiri is called Commander. And it goes into the mouth of a Dodonzo in a double battle. But if the Dodonzo faints in a double battle, does the Tatsugiri remain in play? Like, pop back out onto that player's side? That would be interesting to find out. And Marie says, I want to tell you about the Titan. Or you wanted to tell me about the Titan, but you didn't want to spoil us in case I meet the actual Titan. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to be surprised by that, and I liked that. Thinking, we beat it! Wait, the shrimp is still here? That was fun. Alright, let's get back to the final segment of the day. And get ourselves some Herba Mystica. And see, do we get a climbing power? Or whatever we get. I'm happy with whatever the final power-up is. But let's see if we can heal Mabostiff. Wait, I forgot to hit record here. There we go. Scene transition back over. And let's finish up. Whew, nice job, Chaz. That's my hard-working little bud. I was definitely working more support for both of us in that fight. Just, you never know what stats you'd be looking at. Maybe the Titan was both of those Pokemon together? Like some kind of combo meal. Either way, your boots are soaked. And my socks aren't getting any drier, so let's move on inside and get this. Which flavor would this be? Let's find out. The little one came out of here, which means there should be some Herba Mystica inside. Let's go, Chaz. And we're going to complete the Titan path. The Path of Legends, I believe. And most importantly, though, we got to heal Mobostiff. Now, I have a lingering fear. Why is there a Pokeball there? I have a lingering fear that when Mobostiff eats all 5 of these herbs, is he going to become a Titan, and do we have to fight him? I hope that's not the case, because I'm doing this all to save him. Do you guys know where there's a Pokeball there? That's a sweet Herba Mystica. It has to be sweet. The last Herba Mystica. Oh, my back. Oh, spicy. I'm dumb. I guess that's red, not pink. Either way, it'll heal Mobostiff. Okay, let's see what the book has to say. So it seems spicy Herba Mystica is supposed to boost your metabolism. It gives your circulation a boost and helps flush out all those toxins, along with a ton of sweat. If I see Pokeballs on the floor, it's a glitch in the system. Okay, says Anne-Marie. Which is interesting. Little side note. During many of my Terra raids and the grinding sessions, I've seen Pokeballs on the ground, so I just assumed that's what this was. But one time, I had caught a Goomy from a raid. The next raid I went to didn't have a Pokeball. It had Goomy in front of the Terra Pokemon. And it was sitting there the entire battle. I'm like, what the heck happened there? I might see if I can snip that part out and show you guys, like, maybe on Discord. It was so weird to have, I think it was like a Fletchinder we were fighting. But standard-sized Goomy on the battlefield. Very weird looking and kind of confusing. You know what's next? It's chow time. Yes, it is, Arvin. Let's get your Mobostiff healed up. Yart, yahoo, watcha, slap chop. And here we go. Trusty Arvin's chock-a-block full of cheer final herb super sandwich. Squeeze this badge tight and cry beautiful tears of friendship as you eat, okay? This badge means I get to heal another injury from a Pokemon. We don't like the spice. But with the dragon badge, Goomy just wanted to say hi in that match. Exactly, Mick. That must have been it. Goomy's like, you put me in the box? No, I'm coming with you. Alright. Now, of course, we're going to get Miraidon to eat first, but then we got to see Mobostiff's recovery. Undeal? Yes, exactly. I'll share this with you. Let's get what the final power-up is. Again, I'm banking on a climbing aspect or something like that, but let's find out. We're going to see it right now. Or does this unlock all of your powers, maybe? Yep, I was right. Miraidon can climb up vertical surfaces. Because I know there's a mountain near Artisan in the southeast corner of the map that we could not, like, there's no ledges to jump to. And I'm like, we have to be able to climb at some point. Got to pull a Link from Breath of the Wild. I guess it's Mobostiff's turn then. Come on, get him fully healed. My nose is itchy now. Oh no, I feel a sneeze. I'm going to sneeze on a sandwich. Don't. You know, in cartoons, when they do this, it always seemed like it was so weird. Like, how does that help? I found it actually does help. Is that Mobostiff's Pokeball behind him there, or is that the glitch still? Come on, bud. Eat up. We've done all this work for you, pal. Come back to us. It's going to make you all better, I promise. Chaz and I, we really did our best to get this for you. Yes. We're going to play with your favorite ball as much as you want. You know, just like we used to. Please get better. The Pokeball keeps dancing around. That's all I want, really. All I want for Christmas is you. Argia. Come on, let's see it. Let's see his recovery. should screenshot myself again. Mabo Stiff. You did your best, bud. What's happening? Don't give this a sad ending. Oh, the Pokeball fell. Roof. Woof. He's moving. Oh, he's gonna play fetch with the ball. Bud. Roof, roof. He's gonna play fetch. I know, bud. Me too. We did it, Miraidon. Thank you for your help, buddy. We couldn't have done this without you. So all we would have technically needed to fight this one was just the water power-up, right? Okay, let me ask you this. When you get power-ups from the Titans, is it in a set order? Or would the Dragon Titan... Like, if we... In theory, if we fought the Dragon Titan first, would that have given us our first power-up? Or would it have given us climbing? Now, again, I know we need water riding to get to him, but let's ignore that for now. I'm just curious if you receive them in the same order or receive them from specific Titans. Row to the Toto! Hello, Turo. Hello, Chaz. This is Turo. I know. What? Yeah. That's your dad, isn't it? It seems that Miraidon has regained all of its powers except for the power to battle. It should now be able to climb up any vertical surfaces it grabs onto while you're riding upon it. Press B button and jump while facing a wall. He'll grab on and climb up. You can move in any direction you like while climbing using the left stick. Let go of wall, just jump off. Yeah, yeah. The power-ups you don't receive in the same order, so it is based off of which one you get. You have to have the power of each herb from every Titan. So it's, okay, so each herb, like each flavor, provides a certain power-up. Oh, hello to Dark Knight in the chat. I just saw that. Someone asking, would anyone like a Charmander? I myself am good, but if you guys want to set up any trades in the chat, go right ahead. Failing that too, feel free to check the pinned message in our chat right now. That'll link you to our Discord server where we have a channel set up for Pokemon trades, if you'd like to do that. I knew you were the right one to entrust to it, Chaz. Or to entrust it to. Listen to you, like you had anything to do with it. You two know each other? That voice. Arvin? Are you there? No. I've been searching for so long for a way to reach you. Because you're my son. I am your father. Because no one else can get into my lab but you. Excuse me? Please take Chaz back to the lighthouse with you. To the lab on Poco Path. There's a lab there? I will reach out once more when you arrive there. I don't remember there being a lab. Oof. What's up, RV? What's going on? The Pokeball's still sitting there. so eye-catching. I guess you probably already know, but that is my dad. I kind of pieced that together eventually. Always buried under his work, off pursuing his own research, never at home with me. That's the first time I've even heard his voice in years, you know. And now what? The first thing I get is to be treated like some kind of errand boy, not even a hi, hello, howdy. He's seriously unbelievable. But I'm guessing you and Miraidon probably want to go, eh? Not gonna lie, I feel like my blood's boiling, but sure, fine, I'll get you into the lab. What else can I do? The lab is off of Poco Path, at the lighthouse where you and me first met. Really? It's news to me. Come on, let's get moving before I change my mind. Boo. Alright, let's go check this out. I'm not gonna go to the lab, like, I'm not gonna access it, but I'm gonna let him do his part to, open our pathway, I guess. Dad, where have you been all this time? I have a suspicion where he's been. Now, I have not read spoilers of this, like nothing about the future of this. I honestly don't know, but like I say, I've got my own ideas in mind. But first of all, yes, I can go so many places now. Now I'm assuming all of these guys that I have not found yet, I can now find them. I'm not going to snag this one just yet. I believe based on my current count, I have 7 of these green ones located. But I'm not going to snag any until I'm ready to grab all of them, which I was planning to do with the yellow ones, or the orange-ish, amber, I guess. But as it happens to turn out, I did not have them all marked properly. One of them was actually a green. There's one over here, too, which I can now get to much easierly. Get out of here, Veluza. You see that? Look at this. Oh, I love this climbing feature. All right, but we're almost out of time for the episode anyway. Let's scroll on down to the lighthouse at Pokopath. Let me go. Oh, wait. I can't fly there? Dang it. Wait, I can fly there. Zoom in. Fly here, right. So the lab must be on the back. Like the back section. Or in behind, maybe. Where you at, RV? Back here? Oh, man. How am I supposed to get up there? I love this. Wait, where are you? Up here? We can't get up there. Oh, I know. We gotta go up the ladder. Okay. That we can do. Get off! I hit B! Are you too high up? That was the problem. Had no space to jump. Wait. Oh, I can't move! I'm locked into a cutscene. I think I saw a TM up there. Oh, wait, I didn't even realize there was a door here. Okay. Seriously, you beat me here? Flying taxi, dude. Huh. Well, this is the lab. I used to come here to play all the time when I was a kid. There'd better be a good reason for calling us here like this. Especially since he didn't give you a hello, how you doing? Let's find out. Well, I'm going to tell you, you're going to probably have to wait. I'm not going in here yet, but everyone always says he's some kind of genius. Absolutely brilliant as a Pokemon professor. My dad, that is. Let me tell you, as a parent, he's the worst. All he ever does is work. He never comes home. I don't have a single memory of him even ever playing with me, his own kid. Mabosif's the only one who was there for me. Always. And that's why you were so dedicated to help him. Anyway, it's open. Go on in. Okay, if he was going to go in, I would go with him, but I just want to get this over with. Well, now you say that, and I can't just leave it hanging. I guess I'm going in anyway. Alright, let's see what happens here. I just wanted to go back up and get that TM. If it was a TM, it might have just been a regular item. It's very dusty in here. Looks vaguely abandoned except for this Jumanji-looking thing in the corner. Ooh! Life comes back to the systems! I need your help. Okay. What's those sticky notes? Is that it? I need your... He still hasn't said hi to his kid! I'm currently at the deepest point of Area 0, in the Great Crater of Paldea. We can't get in there. We're not Pokemon champion. I've been researching the unique Pokemon here for a very long time. I'm asking the two of you to lend a hand to help carry out the final step of the great Professor Turo's glorious research. Say hi to your kid. The final step. But there is something we need first. Something that can be found within that lab. What we need is the Violet book. Well, I know where there's one at. Wait, you have one, don't you? Yeah. Wait, do you mean this book? Ah, so you took it from the lab, did you, Arvin? Don't come off as accusational here, buddy. We're gonna help you. This expedites things. Bring the Violet Book to the deepest depths of Area 0. I promise that it will be an experience worth treasuring if you come. Well, did you say there's treasure down there? I'm on a treasure hunt. I must note, however, that Area 0 is both home to vicious Pokemon and outfitted with powerful cybernetic security systems. Okay. It seems to me that you might struggle if the two of you were to enter alone. Demona. Nemona could help. You may take the time to gather some reliable allies before you come if you feel the need. I'll be waiting for you in the deepest part of Area 0 whenever you arrive. Okay, so we have time, so we don't need to rush this part, which is good. I didn't want to rush into anything crazy right now. Area 0. That place is bad news, man. It was down in Area 0 that Mobostiff got wounded in the first place. Down in the Great Crater of Paldea. He let a kid go down with his puppy? Arvin said his dad's a bad parent. Apparently so. In all honesty, I'd be perfectly happy to never see that place again. But you gotta help your dad. Are you gonna go? Well, of course I'm going to go. It's a new place to explore. You don't need to go, buddy. You've done enough. I can take it from here. I suppose he did ask. I just noticed he was twitching a little bit, the graphic. Anyway, and I can't just stand by and watch while a friend heads off into danger on his own. Well, we're not going to go alone. We're going to find people. So I guess I'm going too. Roll up them sleeves. Sides. I'd love to give Dad a piece of my mind. Alright then, Chaz. Outside. Woo. We're going to have a Pokemon battle to see if we're really ready to head to Area 0 or not. Mostly to see if I'm ready or not. Let's go. We get to beat up his Mobostiff? Aw, sweet. I've been waiting for the chance. No, honestly. Wait, was that a rupee on the screen? Look, that's a rupee. So, wait, he's going back in time. He's gone back in time to the Breath of the Wild era? That's crazy. And we just unlocked the climbing that Link's had from the start. This, I didn't realize, ties into the Breath of the Wild. Now we know. Gotta beat up this punk. Let's go. Do we have to fight you immediately? Well, again, he's waiting. I can't just leave that hanging. Oh, come on. Let me get back to my grinding montages. Alright, you ready for a battle, Chaz? Sure, I think. Oh, I didn't change my movesets back. Excellent. You're ready too, right, Mobostiff? I'm gonna kill you. That's what I get for help, okay. Yep, Mobostiff says he's ready. You're battling with Mobostiff? Okay, yeah, I can see why you'd be worried. This guy's scary. But my buddy here's bursting with energy. You'd never know he was so weak just a little while ago. Won't leave me alone. Always whining at me, wanting to battle you and your Pokemon. He just got healed. How is he whining nonstop? It's been so long, I nearly forgot, but he always did love to battle. Nick says, wait, don't battle? Ah, it's too late, we already started. Even if we always lost to that student council girl, the battle fanatic won. Let's do it. Oh, I'm not ready? Anyway, my point is there's no need to worry. See? Alright, let's do this. We're a brand new Arvin and Mobostiff, and we're feeling audacious. Or maybe herbaceous? Let me give you a taste of what we can do. Everyone's saying I'm going to lose. I don't know about that, you guys. Let's go ahead and get this battle started. Oh, by the way, I forgot to heal an injury from somebody, so I'm going to heal it from my Tauros. Matador. Okay, we got Greedent. Oh, sweet. That thing was like such a low level fighting that Titan, so I'm not too worried about this guy. The Pokemon that I met during our hunt for the Herba Mystica are all stars. Every one of them. Well, this thing was like lower than level whatever. Oh, apparently it's now level 58. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. To be completely honest. Well, that kind of hurt a little bit. Not the biggest fan of that. Okay. Emery says, you just got him those herbs so he could heal up to beat you up. So, I don't know why they would allow this to happen right now. You'd think you would not be allowed to fight him until sometime after you get leveled up. But we got this. Come on, you guys. What are we worried about here? Get real. We've made it through so many hardships so far. What's the problem? I ain't got no concerns about this. Look at how little damage that does. What are you going to have against a Tinkaton? Reading, we slowed you down a couple of times. I believe, I might want a baby doll. Let's just go for the play rough. No, let's go for play rough. Check this out. Oh, still here. You might, can that flinch? Oh, you got Earthquake. We're still there. So there's Tank Tough. Take it out. Oh, now we miss. Now we miss. She toughs it out. So I wouldn't feel sad. But we are paralyzed, and I feel sad. I'm gonna go for, hey, Matt. So, again, we have healed an injury for Matt, so he should only have 4 markings, just so you know. I now realize I could have done that before coming here to the lab. Okay. Hang in there, Matt. Drop the attack. Earthquakes will do nothing to us. Let's go for... We never miss with double kick. As Mick says, if it's not a 100% hit, it's a 50% chance to hit. And we missed the play rough. Alright, Greedent's done. I think I want to preserve Matt's Intimidate, so I'm going to switch him out when we get a second here. Level up for Skydive, who wants to learn... That actually will be very useful, Feather Dance. What can we replace? I want to keep Protect. So Chilling Water, it's... Well, we have 2 moves at lower speed. I'm going to replace Icy Wind. We'll get our Feather Dance here. You know, I don't know if I'm going to really be able to do this or not, but I might make this part of the second... Like, the next stream, let's say. So, Scovillian comes in. Level 60. It's Grass Fire. I'm going to start with a Body Slam. Are we quicker? I wonder. We are. We could paralyze it. Fire Blast. There's that 50% chance to... Oh, actually, Matt just dodges it. Okay. I would like to... Well, here's an idea. Kyber, you need to be very careful. You do not have an extra knockout. We're going to send you in. If we take a physical hit, you will put Toxic Spikes down. Mick says, ask for advice. Never. Kyber, you are a reliable partner. We've been through a lot. You're going to dodge that as well. All right. Mick says, did you hear the news? Ash finally retires? I just read that before this this episode, the stream. Huh. Oh, you know what? Power Gem is super effective also. What I'm going to do is I'm going to light screen first. I want to see if it'll physically hit me. To get some Toxic Spikes down. And we are quicker than Scovillian. Zen Headbutt. We're dodging everything. Look at this. Okay. Power Gem. See if we can get a KO on this thing. Yep. Alright, 2 down. So we're in the lead based on Pokemon count, but of course levels are a different matter. Matt hits level 51. Garganical. Oh wait. NACL. This must be the evolved Knackle Stackle. Again, I'm not going to switch mid-fight, like, between turns, I mean. Look at this guy! What the heck is this? It's poison. Sorry, it's rock, so poison won't be very effective, but we couldn't get some poison off on it. You get the poison, you know, hitting it. Wait a minute! Ooh! Okay, I believe it must be part steel then. And there's those poison spikes. Good job, Kyber, hanging tough. Okay, so I'm assuming rock steel. It's got earthquake. Ah, you know what? Okay, intimidate it first of all. Come back in, Matt. Ooh, this is scary. Why is it scary? Okay, so attacks down. We do have a layer of toxic spikes up. Earthquake. We simply dodge it. And double kick is the... Should I bulk up? I'm bulking up. Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. Is this thing gonna hit us with stealth? Oh. Okay, that limits who I can send in now. We cannot bring back Kyber. We cannot bring back Smithers, because they will get knocked out by the stealth rocks. Okay, double kick this thing. Not as much as I would like to do. I think I'm going to bulk up again if we have a turn to do so. That's flying! Oh, fighting and flying, isn't it? Wait. No, I'm thinking flying press. Never mind. Okay, bulk up again. This is more epic than I thought this stream was going to be. In there. Double kick it up. Come on, one more knockout, please. Down it goes. Alright, whatever comes in gets poisoned. Which I would love to be able to bring in Kyber because of the Venoshock. But I'm just going to work with what we got. Kyber just leveled up. Toad Scroll. Grass and ground. Oh, I completely didn't even clue in that. It's going to get poisoned. I'm thinking Tentacruel, right? Let's go with a Body Slam. For starters. Alright, but Matt did just get healed, remember? Okay, so Stealth Rocks is a thing. Let's bring in Dumpty. We're gonna let some poison do some stuff. We gotta be very strategic with this. We'll start with Protect, get a little extra poison damage off. He still has 3 Pokemon left? You know, I kind of forgot he had the Earth Power. But that doesn't bother me that much, because here's what we're gonna do. I was preferring to save this for my starter. We will Terrastallize into pure ground type. We will not be weak to Earth Power. And the Quick Claw, kicking off! Come on. No, we're not gonna... No, wait, we still will have same type for the Flamethrower. Because we don't lose our bonuses for that, we just lose our typing as far as defensiveness goes. Okay. So, I'm hoping Flamethrower will do the trick. We're now pure ground. Come on, dumped. Not terrible. We're going to take an Earth Power, I presume. We're not weak to it anymore. Ooh, we're still weak to it, in a way. Protect? Don't worry, Mick. Matt had that extra knockout that we gave him. Power Whip. But again, Dumpty also has a knockout available. So the question, what do you think I should do, folks? I mean, by the time I get responses, I'll probably already have chosen, but what would you do in this case? Go for the 50% chance of a Protect happening 2 times in a row, or rely on the hope that Quick Claw activates and we get a knockout. I think Quick Claw has a less likely chance of kicking off, of, you know, triggering. I'm thinking the best bet to survive is to protect and hope it works. Because poison will take this thing out if we don't hit it directly. Didn't get it. We could dodge, we could tough it out. Neither happened. There goes our Terra Pokemon. But the poison will take out Toadstool. Nick was saying Quick Claw. Actually, we saw that didn't even activate either, so neither... If it's not a 100% chance, it's a 50% chance, and we flip tails twice. Gotta love that. Okay, so... I can't even... There we go. I was like, I can't even see. So obviously, Kyber gets knocked out by the Stealth Rocks. Smithers gets knocked out by Stealth Rocks. It comes down to Skydive. But you were still wrong, Mick. Quick Claw didn't activate. So either way, we were donezo. Okay, the Gourmet comes in. Again, we got the Poison. And I have Protect. And this thing shouldn't have anything super against me. Let's Protect. We do have the leftovers. I don't know what our chances are of this here. Okay, Liquidation, that's physical. So I can Feather Dance this thing. If we actually manage to succeed this, I'll be shocked. Because we still have Mobo-Stiff, and that thing is all hepped up on herbs at this point. Oh, come on. That's a critical. Does Liquidation have a high critical? No, I think Wait. I think Liquidation has a chance to lower defense. So it's going to be a little bit of a stall battle here. I got to Protect, Feather Dance, Protect, Feather Dance. If this thing Shell Smashes, I'm terrified. Shields up, one more turn, Skydive, come on. Do not critical Liquidation me anymore. Because I'm dropping your attack stat for a purpose, dude. Light Screen, that's fine. What's the best bet right here? I can low sweep it to slow it down, and it will be super effective. Actually, that probably is the smarter play, because if I go for Feather Dance right now, we're still going to take the physical hit before its stats go down, right? So let's drop its speed. No critical. Thank you. Now, I don't know if we'll outspeed after one low sweep, but it's possible. Depending on how much poison damage this thing takes, too, we could be okay. This is taking every bit of my strategic mind right now. And we can also hope that some of our friendship stuff kicks in. We could just dodge moves, we could tough stuff out. Okay, do you go down to poison or no? If only we had a move that actually boosted our stats right now. Poison takes it out, okay. We come down to it now. Mobo-Stiff, the final Pokemon. We just leveled up. Smithers leveled up too, although I don't think she has enough HP. Wants to learn Knock Off. Now, I don't think we're going to get it. Mobo-Stiff is a dark type. I don't think in-game trainers have held items, so that's not going to help us to get rid of one of our moves. This is it. Yeah, mix it. You need to think like Batman. This is basically a detective job right here. That's not ideal, but... Level 63. We're just protected, so we can't protect again. And again, the best thing to do is to slow it down first. Unless we're already faster. I doubt we are, though. 10 level difference. Low sweep. Let's celebrate your full recovery with a glow up. Time to terrestrialize, Mobo-Stiff. I think this is where we're done. Oh, he can't even hold the power. Look at that. I guess it's been forever since he has terastallized. So Dark is now twice as powerful. That's not great. And you have Psychic Fangs. Alright. So now we just go down to 2 more turns of Stealth Rocks and that's it. Because neither of our Pokemon can handle that. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Okay, Smithers, come on in. I'm pretty sure they can't tough out the Stealth Rock damage. Alright, here's some cash for you, dude. Let's get to the Pokemon Center. So we gotta do something here. This is not what my back needed today, by the way. Arvin. Alright. Pokedex been updated 3 times. Yay! I'm so happy! Just like they said, put on a smile. Be a happy person. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of what needs to be done. So, the first thing we're going to do, of course, as I said, we heal an injury from Matt because the Titan badge. Okay, so Skydive. Stop hitting A. Skydive had been knocked out. He's now recovered. Dumpty. Stop it. Dumpty. Been knocked out. Recovered. Matt. Knocked out. Recovered. Back to 5. Smithers. Knocked out. Recovered. Back to 5. Kyber. Gone. At least until post-game. Main story, Kyber is now permanently injured. Oops. What? I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I'm so disflustered. Okay, box 1. Sorry, Kyber. Let me just take your held item now. Okay, so now we know his top was level 63. That's what we're going to aim for before we fight him. So we still get a ways before that happens. Yeah, Kyber is gone. Not dead. She's taken like 6 of the 6 petals that she has. Each one has been punched. So she has to spend excessive time in the recovery. Not the emergency room, but the ICU, you know, intensive care unit. She's gonna be in there. Think of it like a Saiyan healing pod. You know, when Goku got beat up by, well, technically by Vegeta as Ginyu, whatever. But she's in the healing chamber right now. She will return, but for the rest of this playthrough, she is down and out. So let's just save up right here. Honestly, though, did you see how far we made it with who we had? Like, you know, everyone was right when they said that I was going to lose, but I feel proud that we made it as far as we did, using our strategeries and such. But that's going to end off today's stream. First of all, thank you to Sailor Pika and Unknown Spike for your super chat contributions. That lifts my spirits a little bit, definitely. I shouldn't say a little bit. Every time you guys donate and sponsor, that's awesome. So, I mean, that makes Kyber's death all the more... She's not dead. That makes Kyber's knockout all the more tolerable, let's say. But this battle, this series would not be interesting if we did not have setbacks like this. Now, as far as the injuries, just double check this. Go back to Skydive. So Skydive, 2 knockouts left. 2 knockouts left on our camera up. Both Matt and Smithers are 1 more knockout each away from getting boxed completely. However, there are still 2 badges left for us to get. The Team Star badge, the Final Gym badge. those can be used to restore an injury from either of these two. So we're not out yet. Plus, I still need to get my 6th team member, which as it turns out, will now be my 5th team member. So that's still something to look forward to. But for the time being, folks, if you enjoyed today's episode, this is going to be a super long episode on the channel. I want to do all the editing. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button down below. If you're excited to see how we continue on from here, make sure you're subscribed to our channel or join as a member to help support and sponsor myself, but also earn some perks for yourself as well, including lab loot. And make sure to hit that bell button to get notified when the new videos and such are coming your way, because this lab loot can be used in future events such as our shiny lab loot auction we're going to start doing on Sunday for any shinies I have available. And if you want to see what has brought us to this lowly stage, check the link in the description or during the outro to the full Pokemon Violet playlist so far. But I had to go not only recover from this, but I got to go rest my back, because that was quite a back-breaking defeat we just took. Thank you, folks, for watching and all your support during the adventure here. You know, I'm sure all your cheers were helping our Pokemon tough out what they could. But for now, Professor Chaz is signing off. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you next time. And that's all she wrote for today, folks. I love that fight, though. You know, we lose, but still, who cares? It's just a game. We should have fun. I missed all the... no, Matt, no, Dumpty. Amory cheering on. Go Skydives. Mick Braun saying cheer on Skydive. Mick says, the Mobosif just healed, but he's poisoned? Well, because we had the toxic spikes out from Kyber. So as soon as it came in, anything on the ground gets poisoned by those. The team is wiped out. No. Sailor Pika with a donation. Excellent. Thank you very much. Mick can't donate at the moment. That's fine. No problem. I know in your heart you're still supporting us the way you can at the moment. Kyber is perma-KO'd, or at least for the main story. Yeah, exactly. So she is resting up for now. Dazzling Shell says, lost one of my Pokemon. Arvin's final team is actually the easiest of the 3 main path finales. Oh, that's great to look forward to. Actually, that's right. Okay, so after we defeat the next Team Star base, there's the mysterious Team Star leader. So there's that. I might not jump into that immediately. As soon as we finish the Team Star base, knowing now what we have to look forward to, I'm going to wait before going into whatever storyline. Like, even if someone's like, I'll wait right here to call the leader until you're ready. I'm like, I'll see you in a week. You can stand there for a week. I don't care. My team needs to be prepared. Same thing for the Elite Four. Once we get all our 8 gym badges, I'm sure they're going to say, let's go right to the Elite Four right now. I want to be trained up. So that's a kind of foreshadowing, or I'd call it spoilery stuff, Dazzling Shell, that normally I'd be like, don't tell me these things. That I don't mind knowing. Because it's better to know than lose most of my Pokemon, let's say. So I appreciate that part. Shiny Lab Loot Auction, what's that, says Mick. It's going to be a thing on our Discord where, like, the 2 shiny Pokemon I have available, as of right now, we've got, the first one I'm going to offer up will be the newest Orthworm. We're going to do a thing on the channel. I'm going to make a new, probably every Sunday, I'll make a new channel for a weekly auction, and I'm going to say, if I can prepare it in time, on Sunday, well, first, Saturday night, that's tomorrow night, I'm going to update the lab loot with what, questions of the day that people have answered and stuff, and I'll repost the lab loot on Saturday night. Starting Sunday, for a 12-hour period, we're going to open a channel for an auction where people can try to keep outbidding using their lab loot to get this shiny Orthworm. And then next week, if I don't have another shiny available yet, we have that Mareep I can do as well. So I thought that's another way that all of your support on questions of the day will allow you to get something special back from me. I just kind of like the idea that just pitting you guys against each other in a bidding war, let's say. I think it'll be interesting. I mean, so even though you don't have the game, Mick, you can, if you feel like bidding, you can gift if you win the auction, you can gift the shiny to whoever you feel like, I guess. But it's up to you if you want to use your lab loot on that. Alright. Henry says, diamonds are a girl's best friend. That's weird. I've heard that. and they say dogs are man's best friend. You know, if we had a diamond dog, if you terrestrialize Mobostiff, that's everybody's best friend, including mine. That's like a diamond dog, right? Mick says, did I spend almost all my lab loot finding out there's gonna be a shiny auction? You say, so it's useless to you. I mean, technically, since you don't have the game, yeah. But, again, if you feel like what you've been doing, and you're donating for people to join in for the multiplayers, you can still bid. But I'd say your best interest right now would be to let the others duke it out for you know, whoever's going to get the shiny. Anne Marie says, I can't wait until spring of 2023 when we get Scarlet and Violet connecting to home. I know, that's going to be awesome. I think when I'm resting up tonight, I might try one last attempt at the Pokemon Ultrasun Battle Tree. I'm going to use my Mega Blastoise, my Buzzwole, and my Aegislash, just to see if we have a stand a chance against getting that badge. But I've never gotten a Master Badge in a Battle Frontier style thing before, and I doubt I'm going to now, but I'll still give it a shot. After that, I'm probably, well, as soon as we're done the Pokemon Shield adventure, I'm going to send my Pokemon forward into home and then bring as many of them as can fit into Galar as I can. Start getting ribbons there. Alright, I am going to go rest up my back now, though, so stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll do another multiplayer stream of Pokemon Violet, so stay tuned for that. And then on Sunday, I'm going to try, if I'm feeling up to it, to do another another Sonic Frontiers, because that's been way out late, you know, overdue. And Pokemon Shield that night for the members. So, and I'll take a break from Violet for Sunday. So that's going to be it for today. Thanks, folks, for hanging out. I hope that was an enjoyable battle for you to watch, even though we met with defeat. But it was a close defeat, let's say. I was proud of how we did. All right, Professor Chaz is actually signing off for Keepers now. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. And look at that shiny Orthworm as we sign out.